I'm Jake Klemme. I live in Davenport, train at Gravity Fitness, Military Fighting Systems. Just like to fight, I like to punch people, I like when people punch me.
Travis Holt, people call me the bulldozer. How I got the nickname I don't know, but kind of a grinder.
You know, I'm gonna try and make him quit, whether he's conscious or not, whether the ref pulls me off or whether I just step back because he's had enough.
I train with some of the toughest guys around, so I don't really get butterflies before a fight.
I just like to get in there and bang. You know, if it goes to the ground, that's cool. You know, if not, if he wants to stand up, then that'd be a good time also.
Come out striking. I mean, let's go to the ground, whatever. I'm going wherever the fight goes.
I'm here to bring it. If you can't knock me down, knock me out, whatever, you know. I mean, I've had 40 fights and never been knocked down from a punch, so just looking to make an impact and, you know, show people what I can do.
Making his way to the cage tonight in our third fight of the night here at Cage Aggression 12, Travis the Bulldozer Holt with a record of 2-3, representing Conquest MMA and Ground Wizards Jiu-Jitsu and also Clinton, Iowa.
It's pretty cool getting a chance to talk with Holt before the fight, and he was saying how that he really needs to be more focused this go around, and that he's had a lot going on in his life, and you know, in the past, and that he wasn't as focused. And it can really be difficult for a fighter to be there day in, day out in the gym and working on things when you know that you have all these other things going on in your personal life. So, you know, it really shows that, you know, he had a little bit of a layoff, and he had to refocus himself and get himself ready to go this go around. So we know that we're probably going to get the best Travis Holt that we've seen, knowing that, you know, the things that he's been through over the past few months.
Right, and I think that's all that you get when you have layoffs. You get it, the fighter gets a chance to regroup and see what else he can do and come back even better than he was before.
Don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you can find yourself. In the Hall of Fame.
Making his way to the cage tonight, Jake Klemme with a record of 9-2, representing Military Fighting Systems in Davenport, Iowa.
One of the things that Klemme was saying before this fight was that he's really going to look to try to stay away from his opponent and sort of fight in range because he doesn't want Holt to take him down. So he definitely respects Holt's ability on the ground. And you know, a lot of times you get a lot of fighters who go in and they don't really study their opponents. And it's obvious that Klemme has went in and took the time to check out his opponent. And, you know, if that's his technique for doing well in the cage at 9-2, he's obviously been doing, you know, pretty good with that strategy.
Right, he's one of those guys that I specifically remember his style of fighting every time he fights. He goes in there, he smiles a lot when he's fighting, which has always thrown me off with fighters. And he's one of those that is not afraid to do different things outside the box too, and I'm excited to see if he's got anything new in his bag of tricks tonight.
Astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers, be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers, yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, our third bout of the evening is scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds in the Caged Aggression Professional Featherweight Division. Introducing first, Fighting out of the red corner, he stands 5 feet 5 inches tall and weighed in at 142½ pounds. He trains with Conquest MMA and Ground Wizards Jiu-Jitsu. He's sponsored by Advocare, El Toro Restaurant, CME Construction, Cousins Tap, Lions Taekwondo, and Corner Deli and Catering. Joining us from Clinton, Iowa, Travis the Bulldozer Holt! And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, he stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 146 pounds. He trains with Militich Fighting Systems and is sponsored by Quality Motors, Creative Customs, and Weiss Finally Chiropractic. Joining us from Davenport, Iowa, Jake the Flag Klemme!
Here we go with our third fight of the night here at Cage Aggression 12. Travis the Bulldozer Holt versus Jake Klemme. Jake Klemme in the green shorts with white trim. Travis Holt in the black shorts and blue. Already talking. Good leg check or kicks. Checks to the kicks too already from him.
And it's interesting to see Holt with his hands down talking already. Has that really unorthodox style.
Right. There's that smile that we were talking about already from Klemme.
It's that crazy switch, man.
Right.
And I say that in the best way possible.
Hands down from Klemme already. He's so relaxed in there too.
And if you're Holt, you're going to have to sort of see past that and just go after your strategy. You know what you want to do. Don't let the other antics on the outside distract you from what you're really trying to do.
I know, I want to say too, I remember him saying something like he's got to get hit a couple times to get going, and I think that's what we're seeing tonight. Holt not able to get the takedown right there.
Foot stomps.
Big foot
Love
stomp.
the foot
Yes.
stomps. Love the foot stomps.
Nice knee to the body from Klemme.
Got the return knee right there by Holt.
And both fighters too right now doing a good job of positioning, just kind of turning each other into the cage. These were Holt's looking to take him down, maybe. And they both are just, nobody's getting the advantage on the cage. They're both spinning each other around.
And those are, certain things that you don't really see a lot of fighters try to do with the foot stomps and also the shoulder butts by Holt. So obviously his training has been, exemplary.
Yeah, and I would think with this right now, either one of the fighters would maybe want to break free and do something. It hasn't really gone better for either one of them. So big foot stomps again from Holt.
And it's one of those things that just gives your opponent another thing to think about. You can't relax at all. And that last foot stomp obviously hurt Klemme because he's kind of ginger on that foot now. Nice knee right there by Klemme too.
Nice knee up the body from Klemme.
Excellent. Outstanding. Good. Good. Keep chopping away.
Nice inside shot there by Holt.
Nice three-hit combo.
Hey, relax. Set it up. Set it up. Same thing. We move.
Nice sprawl right there by Klemme. Stuffing that takedown attempt.
Klemme's and smothering his face right now too with his forearm, really grinding over his ear.
Grinding that elbow in the forearm into the head and the ear area.
Keep that guard back.
Looking to maybe trap an arm with his leg. It's staying very heavy on.
And both of these guys are,
It's not heavy. Don't
they're
waste
dirty
it.
fighters, and I say that in the best possible
Right.
way. You got people using forearm grinds and elbow grinds and foot stomps and shoulder butts. These guys are willing to do anything.
Numerous times, and Klemme able to take the back of Holt. Big
elbow right there.
Stays on, got one hook in, gets the other one in. Now looking to really finish this fight. Nice body triangle.
Body triangle
on.
locked in.
He loses it on one side, looks to get it again on the other side, then goes back to the original side. Got to lock it up a little bit tighter though. He needs to reach. He can't really reach down right now, I guess. Yeah,
right.
His third arm.
It's going to be important for Holt to keep that chin down and
but still
also try to survive this round.
Loses it and immediately. I like how he lost it and went immediately to lock it up with the other side.
Holt doing a good job of rolling and staying active like that.
Right. Klemme's looking to sync it up right now.
Still has that, sort of the cup of the elbow area between the elbow and the bicep, and you want to slide that down to the forearm area if possible.
Big shot from Klemme from the back. And there's where he goes to flatten him out a little bit and looks to have it locked up decently tight right now, but Holt might get saved by the bell.
Yeah, definitely. But great first round with this fight. Both of these guys are, like I said, they're dirty fighters. They're well trained. They know a lot of the small things that'll help you to win a fight. And who's going to be the dirtier of the guys tonight?
Pat Miletich and Jeff Perez in the corner of Jay Klemme right now, and all that says is one of the best in town for boxing. Obviously a legend of the sport in MMA. You've got two great coaches on your side, and I would wonder if we might see some more footwork from Klemme and maybe rely on the boxing a little bit early on in the round and then shift over to the MMA.
I like the activity we saw, especially early on from Holt.
Here we go with round 2 of our third fight of the night here at Cage Aggression 12.
I love how the guys, show the respect and then take a step back and immediately go for a kick or a punch.
Big shot from Klemme. Klemme really headhunting, looking for that shot. Lets him back up.
And Klemme definitely gained Holt's respect with that shot that he took a few seconds ago. Another stuff.
Really looking for that
attempt.
1-2 and lets him back up again. Wants to keep this fight standing.
Both guys sort of picking and choosing their spots right now. Holt has went for 2 takedowns, has been stuffed so far, so he might want to change that idea up.
Holt looking for the big overhand right. Klemme able to land a couple shots of his own, really goes in for the finish. Wants to keep it standing and immediately goes back to him, which says to get a big elbow to the body. Klemme.
It's really smart there by Holt after taking a few shots and, halfway getting up, going for that takedown in a situation so he can sort of get his bearings about himself. Even though that shot that, Holt took early on, it sort of glanced off his chin, but those count.
And Holt's got the single leg really looking to take him down right now. Looks for the body shot and gets it. A little bit of space created again, and this is probably exactly what Jay Klemme wants right now, some space between the both.
Yep, and both guys separate for a second and look to go at it again.
And it's almost like you're watching Klemme just wait for that one big shot that he wants. Slowly stalking down Holt. Big knee to the head, he ate that.
It's one of those situations where you're coming in and you're not expecting that knee to pop up right into your face.
I like how he faked right there with the hands and then went low. And Holt still looking for his own big shot, but just can't get it. He's just a second or two late.
It's really tough when you...
Right, and that reach is working out for Klemme right now in this fight. And Holt, though, answers a few of his own right there, too, but we're really seeing the difference. Lands a couple big shots, goes down again, and Klemme wants him to stand.
Klemme going for a lot of shots. Definitely doesn't want this to go to the ground.
No, nice knee from Klemme.
I saw that one. Oh my goodness.
Gets the big TKO win right before the bell.
Huge knee right there by Jay Klemme. Got Klemme picking up the win right there with a decisive knee. Well timed and right to the head of Travis Holt. And you see Holt is still pretty dazed and staggering around the cage a little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Rob Hines, has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 30 seconds into round 2, declaring your winner by TKO, Jake the Flag Klemme!
And there you have it. Jake Klemme improves his record to 10-2 here at Cage Aggression 12 victory.